We'll begin. Om Ajnanatimirandharasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. I'll just share my screen. Today we'll see the story of a village man who was searching for who is the greatest person. So this story is narrated by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So he has written many beautiful stories, and this is a very instructive story, a very simple but very instructive story. So this man, he he always wanted to serve the greatest person in the entire creation. So he went to a mayor in the village, and he asked the mayor, "Can I serve you? Because I see that you are the head of this village." The mayor said, "Why not? I will give some service to you. Please come." And the mayor engaged him in some service. After few days, the mayor was visited by the governor to collect taxes. And the mayor immediately welcomed the governor and served him and fed him nice food and paid lot of taxes to him. And immediately this village man asked the mayor, "Who is that person who came, whom you were serving?" And the mayor said that, "Oh, he is the governor, and I am simply appointed by him." And immediately the village man said, "Oh, can I serve the governor? Because you are also serving the governor, so I also want to serve whom you are serving." And the mayor understood the man's sincerity and put him in governor's service. So now the village man was serving the governor. After a month of serving the governor was visited by the viceroys of the king, and the governor served them very menially. And the man was very surprised that this such a big governor, he's also serving this viceroy, viceroys of the king. And the man asked the governor, "Who are they who came to you today, whom you were serving?" And he said, "They are the king's viceroys." "Then who is the king?" And then the man said, "Oh, king. King is the owner of the entire land. Everything belongs to him. And I am simply a representative appointed by the king." The man immediately wanted to go to the king, and he asked the governor if he can send him to the king. And the governor thought that the man has very good skills, so it will be a nice opportunity to please the king. So the man was sent to the king, and the man served the king for many, many months. But one fine day, there was the king's guru who was coming to the kingdom. And when the king's guru was coming to the kingdom, the king had arranged everything with first class for the reception of his spiritual master. And when the guru came, the king immediately bowed down to him and fell at his feet. And the man was surprised, whom I thought is the greatest person, the king, he is also bowing down to someone else. And he understood that he is even greater than the king. And he went to this guru and he asked, "Are you the greatest person?" And the guru, who could actually see the heart of the man, he understood that he wants to serve the greatest person. And then he immediately said that if you want to find the greatest person, then you should be with me and see what all I do and where do I go. And then one fine day, when the man was serving this guru, the guru went to temple, and the man also went along with him to the temple of Lord Vishnu. And in front of Lord Narayana's deity, the guru bowed down flat And immediately this man realized that this is the greatest person. And from that day onwards, in his life, he only and only served the greatest person. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a beautiful shloka which says, this is said by Sutta Goswami, Yam Brahma Varunendra Maruta Stuvanti Divyaistavai Vedai Sangapada Kramopanishade Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogina Yasyantam na Vidu Surasura Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Let me offer obeisances to that greatest personality whom even the demigods like Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Maruta, all of them are singing choicest poetry. Stuvanti Divya Istavai. Divya poetry गा के उनको please करने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं. The Supreme Lord Narayana or Krishna. Vedai Sanga Pada Krama Upanishadai. All the Vedas, the Pada, the Krama, Upanishada, all of them are singing his glories. Gayanti Yam Samaga. They are singing his glories. And what are the yogis meditating upon? Dhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino. The yogis are seeing this Pashyanti Yam Yogino. They are seeing this personality in their dhyana, in their deepest of meditations. Dhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa. Yasyantam na vidu sura suragana devaya tasmainam. All the demons and the demigods, everyone is surrendered to that personality. That Supreme Lord, I offer my respectful obeisances. So that is why Krishna, in a very beautiful shloka in Bhagavad Gita, talks about dedicating all the results to this greatest person. In the 9th chapter, 27th shloka, Krishna has beautifully given the art of transforming every work into yoga. Yoga means to connect. So when we connect every work, what we do with the Supreme Lord, put the Supreme Lord in the center of our work, then every work becomes yoga. Karma becomes karma yoga. Yat karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam yat karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam yat karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. The translation of this shloka is, whatever you do, yat karoshi, yad ashnashi, yat juhosi, dadasi, whatever work you perform, whatever you offer in charity, whatever endeavors you do, whatever tapasya you do, O son of Kunti, Kaunteya, tad kurushva madarpanam. Do it as an offering to me. Do it as an offering to me, and your work will become yoga. And the simple way to actually connect everything with the Supreme Lord and do it in a consciousness of keeping the Lord in center is to every day in the morning take out some time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and let's dedicatedly chant the holy names in these 15-20 minutes, uninterrupted and undeviated. That is how we can add Krishna in our own lives. Let's chant the holy names. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu